24 lessons of Mr. Cunliffe's class. I can't wait. And it even looks like Christmas too.
Day 1. Topic, commercial. Ethos refers to establishing the credibility or character of the product. So interesting.
Day 2. I'm so excited.
Let's see what's my lesson for today. Topic is commercial. Pathos refers to an emotional appeal in advertisements. Using pathos will attempt to provoke an emotional response in the customer. Wow, I've learned so much already.
Day 3. Sweet.
Let's see what my lesson is for today. The topic is commercial again. Logos is an appeal to logic or reason. The logos of an advertisement is straightforward. It tells you exactly what the product does, how it works, and what it is used for.
What time is it? It's 2:14 a.m. I gotta go fast. I'm gonna read all of my lessons. My parents can't find out. What day am I on? 4? Day 4. Topic is annotating. There are 6 steps to reading nonfiction. 1 is the number of paragraphs. 2 is to read different fonts. 3 is to scan the material. 4 is to read closely for thesis and annotate. 5 is to chunk big ideas and identify important evidence. 6 is to evaluate the strength of the argument. Day 5. Topic research. Things to look for that make a website credible are knowing the background of the author, know why the source is written, make sure it's not biased, up to date, needs to be relevant, and the sources are cited. Day 6. Topic citations. In-text citations for a website is parentheses, author's last name, comma, quotations, title of article, quotation, parentheses, period at the very end. 7. Day 7. Citations. Out of text citations is last name, comma, first name, period, parentheses, article title, period, parentheses. Quotations, all young, being hard, website title, period, publisher of website, comma, day, month, year, article was published, period, web, dot, period, day, month, year, article was accessed, period. Topics, citation. Always cite your sources on a works cited page. Make sure the works cited page have the entries that are alphabetical order. The second, needs to be intended to put your last name and page number in the top right hand corner. Day 8. Literary terms. Know the difference between theme and subject. Theme is what the author wants you to believe, and the subject is the topic in what facts as a foundation for the literary work. Day 10. Literary term. Imagery is an appeal to the 5 senses. Day 11. The mood is how the story makes the reader feel, and tone is the attitude of the writer towards a subject or audience. I hope my parents don't find me. Day 12. Literary terms. The protagonist is a character that the audience is supposed to sympathize, and the antagonist is who is causing problems against the protagonist. Day 13. Verbal irony is irony in which a person says or writes one thing and means another, and uses words to convey the meaning that is opposite of the literary meaning. Literary terms. Day 14. Situational irony is a literary device that can easily identify the literary works. Simply, it occurs when incongruently appears between expectations of something that happens and what actually happens instead. Day 15. Literary terms. Dramatic irony, a form of irony that is expressed through a work's structure and audience awareness of the situation in which a work's character exits before substantially. Day 16. Symbolism is used in many writings. For example, Edgar Allan Poe, who wrote Masque of the Red Death. It used to represent a deeper meaning than what the object presents. That's from short stories. I think this is short stories again. Short stories. And in order to make good, short, supernatural stories, the writer has to make the protagonist feel lonely and isolated. Day 18. Short stories. When writing a short story, give the reader at least one character to root for. Use the time of the reader wisely and write to please only one person. Day 19. I'm getting so close. Shakespeare. Shakespeare always wrote his plays within 5 acts. 20. Shakespeare wrote 37 plays, including Hamlet. 21. Shakespeare tragedy and comedy is used within all of his plays. In Hamlet, the tragedy is that everyone except for Horatio dies, and the comedy is when the grave diggers were making fun of Ophelia. 22. Within Cat's Cradle, the author does not give John, the main character, a last name because he wanted every reader to be able to connect to John. Day 23. Cat's Cradle, the author in Cat's Cradle thinks the scientists don't think about the causes of their inventions and that they don't apply the damage they just created. My last one, 24. Cat's Cradle. The theme of Cat's Cradle is to prove that life is without meaning or purpose. I'm done. Oh.
Sam, were you reading all 25 of the lessons to Mr. Cunliffe's class?
No, why would I do that?
Then what is this?
I don't know. Maybe the dog got it.
The dog
can't read.
Yeah.
Mom? Yes, he can.
Oh, Sam.
Dad. Mom, Dad, let's make a plate for Cunliffe Claus so that whenever he comes to bring me my last lesson tonight, he can eat some cookies. Here's a plate. Let's put a couple cookies, maybe a snowman and a Christmas tree. Carrots. Ooh, and a glass of milk. That can sure attract the reindeers.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, that's a glass of milk and some cookies for Cunliffe Claus.
I hope he'll enjoy it.
Me too.